When facts fell to 500 killed, 3.2 quick, ceasefire signed. We see the numbers. What do we feel? In today's journalism, facts are abundant, meaning is scarce. Objectivity, once the gold standard of truth, now often masks emotional detachment. What if truth isn't just what happened, but how we lived with it? This question lies at the heart of 19th century philosopher Søren Kierkegaard's idea of subjective truth. Kierkegaard and the concept of the subjective truth. Kierkegaard, a 19th century Danish thinker, argued that truth isn't external or measurable. It is subjective. In concluding unscientific postscript, he wrote, "Truth is subjectivity. The crucial thing is to find a truth which is true for me. To know truth is to live it, to suffer with it, to take ethical responsibility for it." And in a world where journalism hid behind neutrality, this philosophy asks, what does it mean to report truth? The crisis of objectivity in journalism. Objectivity has long been journalism's guiding star. It promised fairness, credibility, and a way to protect facts from personal bias. In theory, the journalist's job was simple: step back, observe, and let the audience decide what the truth is. However, it is exactly this unshakable belief in so-called objective neutrality that leads journalism to neglect emotional truth. Instead of telling stories that resonate, many reports now rely on AI-driven scripts, trying to appease all sides while connecting with no one. Kierkegaard's philosophy invites a deep question. Does stating a fact objectively mean we've told the truth meaningfully? Subjective truth in action. For Kierkegaard, truth isn't just a statement, it's a way of being. In concluding unscientific postscript, he writes, "Truth is subjectivity." As Evans 2009 notes, truth isn't what we know, but how we live it. Becoming subjective means committing to truth personally, not observing it from a distance. Truth is lived, suffered, and chosen. Died, faith, and morality can't be reduced to fact. They must be experienced. So, when a journalist reports 500 killed, truth only begins to emerge when they ask, what does it mean to live in a world where this happened? At that point, the journalist is no longer neutral, but human. Journalism, through Kierkegaard's lens, became a moral act rooted in responsibility and emotional presence. A comparative analysis of objective news. We examined 2 reports on Gaza conflict to show how truth can vary not only in content, but in emotional depth. The BBC's report Gaza strikes Hamas from Health Ministry says 700 killed in 24 hours, uses a third-person neutral tone. It presents shocking numbers: 1,400 killed, 5,800 died, but offers no names, no stories. The people behind the statistics remain faceless. While the report presents both sides, its balance lacks empathy. For Kierkegaard, such neutrality fails to live with the truth. When journalism observes without engaging, it becomes a bystander, not a witness. A comparative analysis of subjective news. In contrast, the New York's "Another Hospital in Gaza is Bleeding" presents a raw personal account through doctors' voices. One recalls a 10-year-old boy with shattered skull. Another breaks down in tears. Here, facts are embodied. Grief is no longer abstract. The story doesn't just inform, it confronts. Kierkegaard said, "You don't behold the truth, you become it." This is what Zelizer 2005 calls moral witnessing. Journalism grounded in empathy, not neutrality. Conclusion: truth is subjective in journalism. Both reports cover the same event, but in different way. One delivers cold facts, The other reveals truth through emotion. For Kierkegaard, truth isn't reported, it's lived. He challenges journalism's obsession with neutrality. Perhaps the crisis today isn't bias, but indifference. And maybe truth requires us to feel it.